The Ultimate Business Traveler, Chapter 5, The Final Farewell, Checkout and Departure. On the final morning of his trip, Mark woke up early to ensure a smooth departure. Before leaving his room, he did a thorough sweep to make sure he hadn't overlooked any personal belongings. He then headed down to the lobby to settle his account. At the reception desk, Mark informed the clerk that he was ready to vacate the premises. "I'd like to check out, please. Here is my key card." The clerk printed an itemized bill for his review. "Mr. Higgins, here is your statement of charges. It includes the room rate, applicable taxes, and the incidental expenses from room service and the laundry." Mark carefully scrutinized the invoice. He noticed an error regarding a movie he hadn't watched. "There seems to be a discrepancy here," he pointed out. "I was charged for an in-room movie, but I never accessed the service." The clerk apologized for the oversight, rectified the bill immediately, and issued a revised receipt. Mark paid the outstanding balance using his company credit card. Since his flight wasn't until the afternoon, Mark asked if the hotel offered luggage storage. "Certainly," the clerk replied. "We can store your bags in our secure holding area until you are ready to head to the airport terminal." Mark received a claim tag for his suitcases. Later that day, Mark requested a taxicab to the airport. The doorman assisted him with his bags and ensured the driver knew the correct terminal. Upon arrival at the airport, Mark headed to the check-in counter. Since he had already checked in online, he only needed to drop off his bags. "Your luggage is slightly overweight," the ground crew member informed him. "You may either repack some items or pay an excess baggage fee." Mark quickly moved some heavy books into his carry-on bag to avoid the surcharge. After passing through security screening, Mark waited in the departure lounge. He checked the flight information display to confirm his gate number and boarding time. Suddenly, an announcement echoed through the intercom: "Flight 802 to Chicago is experiencing a brief delay due to adverse weather conditions. We apologize for the inconvenience." Mark used the extra time to browse the duty-free shops for some last-minute souvenirs. When the boarding call was finally made, he proceeded to the gate, handed his boarding pass to the attendant, and stepped onto the plane. As the aircraft took off, Mark looked out the window, feeling a great sense of accomplishment. Not only had his business mission been a success, but his travel experience had been seamless thanks to his preparation and effective communication.